To be able to legally catch snapping turtles in Pennsylvania, you need a specific hook. It has to be 3 inches long with a 1-inch gap between the shank and the point. Everybody thinks the little hooks that they use for fishing are legal for snapping turtles. They're not. These are the specific legal hooks. Some guys use musky leaders for their lines. I use number 10 copper wire. It's easier to me, I think. Never had any go through it. I've seen guys that had the musky leaders have them go through. And then I use mason twine, or not twine, mason line that is nylon, braided nylon. It's rated for about 150 pounds. And I have just a simple piece of wood cut that has notches in it. Makes it easier so you don't have a mess whenever you're trying to pull your lines in, keep them separated. Groundhog is one of the better things to use whenever you're setting in a farm pond. You have bluegills in your farm pond, and they like to steal your bait off your hooks. And groundhog is on the tough side, and it sort of keeps the bluegills from stealing your bait. Since it's on the tough side and they can't really tear it off there, it's more chances that you're going to get a snapping turtle and not have a clean hook. I clean the groundhog as soon as I get them, debone it, you skin them, then debone it. It goes into this, just a plastic Ziploc bag. I have a coffee can that I put the Ziploc bag in, and I set it in the refrigerator on the bottom shelf. I leave it in there. As I need it, I take it out. You're coming out into the warm weather, it gets aged a little bit, but I don't take it and set it out in the sun like some guys say to do. Groundhog has a natural smell to it. They have a stinky smell to them. Another thing with these hooks I've seen guys do, as I said, 40 years of doing this, it's a little thing that I learned from my dad and brothers. This hook's 3 inches long with a 1-inch gap, and guys think you gotta load that hook up with bait. All you need to do is make a little bait ball. The less meat you put on it, the better chance is that you're catching the turtle and not having the turtle sit there and tear the meat off. So you make it that all they want to do is take one gulp. This year there's been problems. This is a legal season that runs from July 1 to October 31st. It's a legal season through the Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission. This year I've run into it more than I've had any other years. You come in and the name tag is left where I tied the line off at. My name tag is there, but my line and hooks are gone. I've been talking with a Waterways Conservation Officer, and he feels, and I can understand what he's saying, people are not educated on this. They think that something illegally might be going on, or my thinking on it is there's the TV shows out there of snapping turtles being caught, and these TV shows are saying the person's bad for catching snapping turtles. They come along and it's either the person that thinks it's bad or the person that thinks it's illegal. We'll go with the person that's illegal. They think it's illegal, so they cut the line. They're in an act right themselves. By cutting that line and taking that line and hook, they're doing an illegal act. What they need to do is, if they find these lines and they think it's an illegal act, they need to call the Fish and Boat Commission, talk to their local Waterways Conservation Officer, tell them where it's at, and let him go out and check it. If it's illegal, he will take care of it. He'll sit and watch it. He'll catch the person that's doing it illegally. If it's legal, he's not going to do nothing to them. To the people that are falling for what TV shows are saying, snapping turtles are a predator. With me and the other guys doing this, we're stabilizing the population, so the duck population can be healthy, the snapping turtle population can be healthy.